continually stand here and say I'm frustrated with the outcome of the game this week. I still feel like we've got a better football team than 2-7, but we are what we are. And trying to look at this football team and see where we went wrong, what has caused this season to be as it is, and it's very frustrating as you look at it and try to figure out why. This past week, you know, you think that you have a good week of practice and everybody's fired up for the game. You have good pregame, good locker room, and you come out and don't play with the same intensity level that you've played in previous ball games early. And Northwestern may have played their best first quarter that they played all year long. And you know, by the time we get our head above water, it's 21-0. And they came out and played very hard early, and we made some critical mental mistakes. It wasn't that we weren't playing hard, it was that we weren't mentally focused on our assignments. And gave up some plays, you know, on their first drive we gave up 4 third-down conversions. All 3 of their touchdowns that they scored in that first quarter were on third-down plays. And we've got to be able to get off the field on those third downs. Felt like we got it fixed defensively. The only other touchdown we gave up was on a fake screen and go, trick play that we should have had covered. But offensively, it's very frustrating to see that we were inside the 30-yard line 6 times and came away with only 3 field goals. So that's a couple weeks in a row we've had that problem inside the green zone and having to settle for field goals and not scoring touchdowns. Of course, it didn't help that Tyler Beatty was injured there early and missed the rest of the ball game. But BJ got a slow start when he came in. Got better as the game went on. Looks like we've lost Mark Newbill to a knee injury. Did not have Zeke Jones. Don't know whether we will. You know, that concussion thing is he's day to day right now, and don't know how he'll respond this week. Same with Tony McCray. Don't know on Tony either. The ones that are doubtful are Ryan Godair and Tyler Beatty with their high ankle sprain. You know, don't know if we'll have them. Paul Rapolo was back and did played well. So, Stephen F. Austin, very hard to find weaknesses in Stephen F. No chinks in their armor. Offensively, you know, Jeremy Moses is just, he's run that offense 4 years of high school, now 4 years of college. He knows it in and out. No matter what coverage or combination or whatever it is you try to give him, he knows where to go with the football. And they've got a stable of receivers that anybody they get it to can catch it and go. They're running the ball a little bit better. I think that they've got a lot of athleticism at the running back. They use those guys not only in the running game, but their screen game and things like that. And their offensive line is huge. They're very, very big, make you try to run around them, and by the time you run around them, the ball's out. People come totally clean on their blitzes, and the ball's out. You can't get there. I think he's only been sacked 4 times in the entire season with as many times as they throw the football. You say all that about their offense, but when you watch their games, the thing that I'm most impressed with is their defensive team. Gosh, are they good on defense, man. They are big up front, very fast at linebacker, They don't do very much. You just rush four up front and get after you. They got a couple transfers in the secondary. They're very physical, covering well. Seems like every time their offense comes on the field, it's inside the 50 or inside the 40 after takeaways or field position deals with their defense. And then I think they're leading the conference in kickoff returns. They've had 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns. They're good in special teams. They're good athletically in all those return game things. So it'll be a very, very tough football game for us up there.